who will be the next president if Supreme Court goes in this way? The political landscape of Nigeria stands on the precipice of change as the Supreme Court commences its hearing on the appeals challenging the verdicts of the Presidential Election Petition Court. These verdicts had previously endorsed Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the candidate of the All Progressives Congress (APC), as the legitimate winner of the fiercely contested presidential election held on February 25th, 2023. The tension that blankets the nation is palpable, with millions of eyes anxiously watching the proceedings. At stake are the fate of the incumbent President Tinubu and his Vice President Kashim Shettima. Their offices hang in the balance, contingent upon the Supreme Court's decision. Should the court rule in favor of the applicants, including the People's Democratic Party, PDP candidates, and Atiku Abubakar and Labour Party's Peter Obi, the current administration will be unseated, leading to a significant reshuffling of the nation's leadership. In the event of such a seismic political shift, the responsibility of guiding the nation would fall upon the shoulders of the Senate President Godswill Akpabio. As per the provisions of the 1999 Constitution, Akpabio will step into the role of interim president, a position he would hold for a period of 90 days. During this time, it is mandatory by law that a new presidential election must be conducted. This constitutional directive is clear, leaving no room for ambiguity. Legal experts Akan Udu shed light on this constitutional mandate, stating unequivocally that the Senate President assumes the mantle of leadership. In such circumstances, the synergy between the Constitution and the electoral law underscores the joint mandates shared by the President and Vice President, as well as the Governor and Deputy Governor, when elected into office. This joint ticket system ensures that the nation's top leaders are accountable to the electorate and their mandates are inseparable. As the Senate President is sworn in, the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) gears up for the monumental task of organizing a fresh election for the country's two highest offices. This electoral process must be completed within the stipulated time frame of 3 months, 90 days, as outlined in Section 142(2) of the Constitution. This section empowers the Senate President to assume the power of the presidency temporarily, allowing for stability in governance while the nation eagerly anticipates the emergence of its new leader. The outcome of this legal deliberation is poised to shape the future of Nigeria's political landscape. The nation stands at a crossroads, awaiting the Supreme Court judgment that will undoubtedly chart the course for its leadership and governance in the coming days. The eyes of the world remain fixed on Nigeria, observing the unfolding events that carry the promise of transformative change. Yes, this whole thing. Yes, this statement, I have done something like this. I thought about this thing, and this was done, I think, last month or so. And I was just telling somebody, hey, is it not just for 3 months? And the person said, hey, it will be on record that yes, even if it's going to be 3 months or 90 days, as you may want to put it, that Akpabio will not be the president if and only if it goes the way this writer has said. But at least it will be in record. It will be on record that yes, he was once a president, whether 2 months, whether 1 day, whether 3 months. But at least that name will be there, becoming president and the president of the country, irrespective of anything. But some people say, oh, it's a wishful thinking, it cannot happen because we have a corrupt system in a sane environment. At times I just try to think about this CSU, Chicago State University saga of Tinubu, when Tinubu was going from pillar to post. Don't release my results, this and that, it will cost me irreparable damage, blah 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 blah. And I said, if this had happened in Nigeria, nobody, they no dare the no court there, or no, they no bond that court where make you do it, make you release that result. And that is what has really helped Nigerians and a lot of people to know that Tinubu na real jaguda with this Lagos College of a thing. Even the CSU, they are trying to manipulate it and tell us, oh, it is not, it is this, it is that. But at least with this, nobody is coming out to talk about it. Nobody, all of them who have been coming out to defend this forgery for Tinubu, none of them has said anything concerning Lagos College that he used in gaining admission into the school, if at all. Nobody has said anything. So if not that the US government or US court allowed that result to be made available, nobody would have known. Nobody would have envisaged such a thing. So again, it's going round and round and round because of this FBI. The month is about to end. FBI, we never hear anything from them, or whether not the last day of the month or any moment from now, because Nigerians have been waiting and waiting to see what is even in that 2,500 pages that they are using to threaten Tinubu. So that is by the wayside. If all things being equal, this man will be the president, interim president. Let God's will be done in this country. APC cannot smell the seeds of interim governments of a thing. Oga, bear it in mind. It's just a wishful thinking and a nightmare that can never come through. Wishful thinking. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this.